Can a simple vitamin deficiency really be the silent reason millions of men over 60 experience weak or failing erections, even after doing everything else right? According to a study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, over 35% of men above 60 experience some degree of erectile dysfunction, yet nearly half of them show no signs of hormone imbalance, cardiovascular blockage, or chronic illness. Another large-scale 2020 review in the Lancet Healthy Longevity revealed a sharp decline in specific micronutrient absorption after age 60, including one overlooked vitamin directly tied to erectile tissue response and blood vessel dilation. What most men, and even many general practitioners, fail to realize is that this micronutrient isn't just a supplement, it's an ignition switch for circulation below the belt. Most people assume age-related erection problems are inevitable and entirely driven by testosterone drop or aging arteries. But this common belief begins to fall apart when you examine men with identical testosterone levels but vastly different erection strength, recovery speed, and stamina. The missing link often has nothing to do with testosterone at all. Emerging clinical data shows two deeply overlooked culprits that work silently: reducing blood flow and tissue sensitivity even when hormone levels and cardiovascular health appear normal. If these culprits are affecting you, no pill, pump, or therapy will work long-term unless this hidden root cause is corrected. But the real danger is that this deficiency silently worsens over time. Fortunately, there's a way to correct this and support strong, consistent erections without risking your heart health or relying on synthetic drugs. And what's even more alarming is that recent data from Harvard Medical School revealed that one of the most commonly ignored vitamins among men over 60 might not only be the key to restoring bedroom performance, but may also reduce dependence on medication altogether. Yet, it remains absent in over 70% of senior diets. In today's video, we'll reveal 3 evidence-based vitamins that strengthen erection quality in men over 60, including one potent vitamin that could spark noticeable results in less than 48 hours. This isn't guesswork, it's backed by real clinical data. For any man experiencing a noticeable decline in performance or energy, this knowledge could change everything. If you're watching from anywhere around the world, let us know in the comments below and share your thoughts on this topic. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss critical health tips to stay in top shape. Your small support keeps us motivated to keep delivering trusted, life-changing health education. Let's get into it. 3. Niacin. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, has emerged as a significant vasodilator that improves erectile strength by increasing blood flow, particularly in men with moderate to severe erectile dysfunction. In a clinical trial published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, researchers found that niacin supplementation led to improved erectile function in men whose condition was linked to hyperlipidemia, an underlying condition affecting many men over 60. What made these findings especially significant was that the improvements occurred without hormonal alterations, indicating a non-testosterone-based mechanism. This directly challenges the assumption that testosterone is the main or only factor in erectile dysfunction, and instead places niacin at the center of vascular repair and dilation. Niacin helps relax smooth muscle within blood vessels, particularly in peripheral regions like the genital area, by increasing prostaglandin D2 and lowering LDL cholesterol, both of which have indirect but important roles in circulation. But the core problem for men over 60 is that niacin synthesis and bioavailability decline with age, often without clear symptoms. According to a 2019 survey by the National Institutes of Health, over 35% of older men are estimated to fall below the minimum recommended daily intake of 16 milligrams per day for niacin, especially those with cardiovascular issues, high statin use, or poor dietary patterns. Some studies from the Mayo Clinic also highlight that chronic statin therapy, commonly prescribed for older men, may increase niacin demand while depleting related coenzymes necessary for vascular integrity. Foods like liver, chicken breast, tuna, and fortified cereals offer solid sources, but dietary gaps remain common. For men with moderate erectile dysfunction, supplementation with 250 to 500 mg/day of extended-release niacin has been clinically tested and found to be both safe and effective, though it should always be physician-guided due to potential liver strain at higher doses. The real concern is that niacin deficiency often goes undetected and is not routinely checked during standard blood panels, making it a silent driver of poor vascular performance. It's becoming increasingly clear that restoring healthy niacin levels may resolve erectile difficulties where testosterone therapy fails. For men over 60, this may be the most overlooked vascular trigger hiding behind normal labs, unaddressed by common treatments, yet so easily correctable, leaving many to wonder if the missing key was this simple all along. Number 2 on our list is Elcitrine, a non-essential amino acid that may hold more value for senior men than many essential vitamins when it comes to restoring erectile firmness and stamina. Although it's not classified as a vitamin, Elcitrine has become increasingly relevant in clinical circles due to its powerful conversion into L-arginine in the kidneys, which in turn elevates nitric oxide levels in the blood. Nitric oxide is the principal molecule responsible for triggering and sustaining vasodilation in erectile tissue. A 2011 double-blind study published in Urology observed that men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction experienced a noticeable improvement in erection hardness after just 1 month of Elcitrine supplementation, without any pharmacological assistance. But the real issue is that nitric oxide production declines steadily with age, by nearly 50% by the time most men reach their late 60s. That decline isn't always visible in standard blood work or even sexual health screenings, making the problem deceptive. For men whose testosterone levels are stable but who still experience loss of firmness, slower recovery, or shorter duration, the hidden culprit is often poor vasodilation due to inadequate nitric oxide synthesis. Compounding the issue, many seniors are unknowingly depleting their nitric oxide pathway through long-term use of proton pump inhibitors, low-arginine diets, and sedentary routines. Unlike direct L-arginine supplements, which degrade in the digestive system and lose efficacy, Elcitrine bypasses first-pass metabolism and maintains higher plasma arginine levels for longer durations. Clinical research from the University of Foggia confirms that 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams per day of Elcitrine significantly enhances erection quality in older men, with minimal side effects and no hormone disruption. Watermelon is a natural but weak source, offering only about 250 milligrams per cup, far below the therapeutic range. Supplementation remains the most practical method, especially for men over 60 aiming to reclaim vascular responsiveness. But the hidden value lies in how this amino acid supports nitric oxide, a critical signaling molecule that testosterone alone cannot activate. In this context, it becomes increasingly clear that addressing erectile dysfunction without correcting nitric oxide depletion is like fueling an engine with no spark. And for many men relying solely on hormone therapy or heart medications, this missing link may explain why standard treatments yield disappointing results over time. 1. Vitamin B12. At the top of our list is vitamin B12, an essential nutrient for nerve health, blood circulation, and overall energy levels. Despite its crucial role, this vitamin is often overlooked in the context of erectile function, especially in older adults. Research from the National Institutes of Health reveals that more than 20% of seniors aged 60 and older are clinically deficient in vitamin B12, largely due to poor absorption rates in the gastrointestinal system with age. What many don't realize is that this deficiency directly impacts erectile performance, not through hormone imbalances, but through its critical role in nerve signaling and blood flow. In fact, a 2017 study from the Journal of Urology found a significant link between low B12 levels and erectile dysfunction in older men, particularly those over 70. Vitamin B12 supports the health of the nervous system, including the parasympathetic pathways that control the relaxation of the smooth muscle around blood vessels, which is key to the erection process. Without adequate levels of B12, these nerve signals can become weakened, leading to poor circulation and reduced erectile response. But the issue is compounded by the fact that many men are unaware of the hidden symptoms of B12 deficiency, which can include fatigue, memory loss, and even mood swings, often mistakenly attributed to normal aging. For seniors, the risks increase as the body's ability to absorb B12 from food decreases. Natural food sources like eggs, fish, and dairy products are excellent, but if these are not regularly consumed, supplementation may be necessary. The recommended daily allowance for B12 in seniors is 2.4 micrograms, but studies suggest that doses of up to 1,000 micrograms a day may be needed to correct a deficiency and see tangible improvements in erectile function. A 2018 clinical trial from Harvard Medical School demonstrated that men who supplemented with B12 for just 8 weeks experienced improved erectile rigidity and overall sexual satisfaction. B12's influence is clear. Without it, the ability to initiate and sustain an erection is significantly compromised. Yet, this deficiency is easily rectifiable, often leading to rapid improvements in erectile function once corrected. If you've been relying solely on hormone therapy or other treatments, but haven't addressed your B12 levels, this may be the missing piece to restoring your vitality. To summarize, niacin, Elcitrine, and vitamin B12 each offer unique, research-backed ways to restore erectile function in older men, targeting vascular health, nitric oxide production, and nerve signaling. By focusing on these often overlooked nutrients, seniors can see tangible improvements without resorting to medications or hormone therapies that may come with unwanted side effects. Start small by considering one of these vitamins today and gradually integrate them into your routine. The key to maintaining vitality and independence in later years is understanding and managing the health gaps that often go unnoticed. Which of these 3 solutions surprised you the most? If you made it to the end of this video, you're clearly committed to taking charge of your health. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss our expert-backed tips and trends on senior health. Let us know where you're watching from and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for your attention and commitment to better health.